Foreman, you idiot. Okay, can you say red rubber baby buggy bumpers? Let's do a jaw reflex test. I think it worked. Good evening. I'm entertaining myself again. I probably don't have much intelligent to say. Ty Sabri about 4 days ago, or last Thursday. A little bit of a fat feeling tongue, but I was in karate yelling and screaming, which I paid for, because by the time I was done I didn't really know what I was doing anymore. I don't know if you know that feeling when you get a little bit overheated. Then someone might say, what are you doing in karate? It's definitely not conserving energy. And I'm not that good at it, but I try. But anyway, I basically use it to balance and to try to keep myself alert and active. Foolish thing is, I do it only once a week, and that's so more or less I punish myself once a week and say, look how bad you've gotten, look how bad you've gotten, and I don't do it for a week and I do it again. So I guess you would sort of call me a Monday night weekend warrior. And I guess as you can sort of tell, this is becoming my own little blog, sort of for myself, to myself, to keep a daily record. I'm not so sure I'm not retraining my facial expressions with it now, because for a little while we had a little bit of, ever get that? In the back of the head, I was kind of like talking on the computer, and it was like a little bit of a spasm and made me want to go like that. That has been driving me nuts. I think a neurologist once explained it to me. He said when a reflex, or when a spasm, a little spasm, hits a reflex, he said you will get that. And I know some people have them real bad. With me, when it happens, I just go, oh no, don't get worse, don't get worse, don't get worse. Unfortunately, I live most of my life in the oh no, don't get worse, don't get worse, don't get worse frame of mind. So I'm frightened by my own symptoms. It's not a good place to be, because I think sometimes I create my own, and I don't know the difference. Anyway, medically speaking, Ampyra came in UPS today. It's sitting over there on my shelf. I have not taken it yet, and I'm not so sure I am going to take it until I get the thumbs up from my local neurologist, the Ukrainian doctor. I've got to tell him I've got a new symptom. It could be something as simple as inner ear, but the shower, when the water starts hitting my head and draping down, I start to lose my bearings. I need to grab something. I've been too proud to use a shower chair. And I think it's pretty bizarre that I would go to needing one over the course of about 1 week. Although I know it happens. But I can stand, I can walk, but like I said, I stand, I sway. I think it might have something to do with the jumping right eye. But anyway, that's my complaint. So I've got this bottle of Ampyra and a new symptom. So I'm saying to myself, great, if I start taking that, then I won't know what ends up. I want to focus more on core strength. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I've been watching videos on different people's Ampyra experiences. Some seem remarkable, others seem midline, others seem basically irrelevant, and others seem sadly kind of almost toxic. Trying to still a little sensation that I'm missing, but anyway, I don't know, looking for support with trying the Ampyra, hoping the balance in the shower is transient. Hope it'll go away. It's weird. I've had that for a long time, but just all of a sudden it got worse. So I'm kind of like, oh shoot. But it happened right here while I was talking in front of this stupid camera. A little bit of some kind of like twinge in the back of the neck. I've got a perma knot back there, and then it felt like the rest of the more muscles wanted to follow it. Those kind of things really do bother me. The symptoms that come and go, or come. I don't know. Anyway, I remember a doctor once said, you on any medication? I said, no, doctor, I feel pretty good. He said, get on your medication. What were you taking? I said, Capaxone. He said, get on that Capaxone. I said, why? He said, I feel fine. I said, it might not be the sharpest tool in the shed. I said, but why? Well, about a year later, I found out. In the summer, I was running a low-grade fever, about 99.3. Couldn't think. Everything seemed like it was down a long corridor. And I spent my summer basically with my head tilted back against an air conditioner. What brought me out of it? The medication that he told me to get back on. So maybe if anyone watches that, if you're not taking one of the ABCRs, you might want to consider what I would call a sneak attack out of nowhere, as I'm sure many of us have had. It was a grand leveling. So amidst my bladder and sort of log for the night, wish me luck on the Ampyra. I'm probably going to run it by the local neurologist, and he's got a good sense of humor and I like him. Wish me luck with the Ampyra. I don't want to take it with the new Symptom. And that's where I'm at. I'm still on Tysabri. I'm looking for other options. And I've heard an awful lot of good stuff about CCSBI, the liberation treatment there for it. Alright. Best to everyone. Although I'm sitting upright talking to you and talking about karate, please don't think I don't feel this damn disease. I do. Ask my wife. She listens to me moan all day long. And she just laughed. But it's going to be a problem if I don't learn to shut my mouth and swallow my symptoms. I think there's a book out about that topic, actually. Oh, but you look so normal. Well, you don't know what the back of my neck feels like right now. It's not painful. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, best of luck to all of you. Let's keep researching. Let's stay vigilant. And peace be with all of you.